Hey, Kimmy, how are you, sweet pea? It's just us chickadees. What's in your cup and on your hooker needles? I've had the worst problems with my belly today. Oh my gosh, I've missed everybody's lives almost. Whew. Think I missed Linda's. Did you go to Linda's today? It's just me and you, that's right. Just us chickadees. Oh, I see Jessica coming in. Oh, I see a whole bunch of people now. Where'd all y'all come from? Hey, Jessica, my Kimmy and I were here. My YT daughter, one of the twins, Kim and Katrina. I hadn't seen Katrina yet. And Inherited Stitches, Jessica's Dumpster Girls. That's Jessica Jimenez. There's my Shuggy Pat dancer, Ola Joe. Yay. Oh. I got to give Ola Joe her wrench back. I don't know how she got put in jail. Not only was Ola Joe in jail, but AJ was in jail. She said, "Oh, Lord, you put the military into jail." I didn't do it. I don't know how. Well, if I did, let me say it like this. If I did, I don't know how I did. And hey, Zach, Mukbangs and more, and hey, Lynn, and Kay, and Sarah May. We rhyming here. It's a test pattern. What you talking about, Willis? Kim's doing a test pattern. Oh, I asked what you were doing, didn't I? Hey, Missy, and my own Utopia, and Sandra, my neighbor in South Kakalaki, South Carolina. And Sarah May saying hey to everybody in the chat. And I think my little nope, crochet me this, aka Rebecca Bishop. Hey, darling. And Zach saying Katrina is helping her niece move. So okay. Not a problem. So, Ola Joe, you got your wrench back, honey. I remembered that. And hey, I remembered something. I thought, okay, Ola Joe's been in jail, so I'm sure she got her wrench taken away, so I got to add that back. So I got you covered. But yeah, AJ was in jail too, and he didn't tell me anything, but I just happened, while I was there looking at the blocked folks, I saw AJ in there. I'm like, what is going on? Flower Tammy's here. Angela Wright is here drinking water and knitting a stitch marker holder. And Karen Grand Prix. Whoops, why am I doing this? When y'all know I got y'all right here. Because I always do that. Because I'm crazy like that. And Rebecca said hey to me and everybody. If I didn't say, I'm always doing that. If I didn't say, because y'all know I don't remember. Regina Reed. Think I got you, but not sure. Jules, howdy do, honey. There's Nightbot. I think that's Michelle's. I didn't get Nightbot. I started looking at Coco's video, and then I had a stomach attack, and y'all, it was bad. Bad. Hey, Debbie, Bougie, yep. Hey, there's Pat Frazier, Sparkles Hope Chest saying hey to me and a whole bunch of other folks. And there's Mary Webb. Yay. Pat Dancer, I'm so glad Pat finally I call her Detective Dancer now. She looked up and found Dina's sister Denise. And that's how we got the info we got. So thank you, Pat Dancer, for doing what you did and keeping us updated. Sarah May said I was a poet and didn't know it. I know, right? Just from calling out names. Debbie Loves Yarn says hello to everybody in the chat. Ola Joe says hi to Debbie. Inherited Stitches wants her link put up if nobody has taken care of that. Jaxie May. Nobody told me. I'm sure if I would have gone to Zoom, I would have known. Were you on the She Show? Was it yesterday or today? I was so proud of my Jaxie May. Shira, did y'all see it on Facebook Live? The She Show, Shira from Line Brand comes on. It's called the She Show. And I think it's every weekday at noon Eastern. And Jaxie May was there, and I think she won her spot. I'm not sure how she did that, but she's so deserving, cause buddy, did she put the effort into getting blue hats done and got behind the rest of us to get it done for months and months. And Shira even started crying, and it was yesterday, Jaxie said. Okay, well, I watched it today. And because somehow I was looking around in I guess it was the Zoom chat, and I got to get in there. I know I got to get in there so I can be up on things. But I was so proud of our Jaxie. She's just a blue soldier extraordinaire, and Shira was even calling it the blue hat posse or something like that, or blue soldier posse. I can't remember. But if y'all haven't seen it, go to Facebook, find the She Show Live, and you could still see yesterday's. And you'll see Jaxie up there. They had a split screen, like a panel type thing. Shira's on one side and our Jaxie May's on the other. And she even had a tumbler that OVW had made that had blue hat stuff on it. So she got the word out about our OVW too. Hey, Karen Kutsambaris. And let me see. Ola Joe saying hi to Debbie. Hey, Melody's Cozy Crochet. She says good afternoon to me and everybody coming in, and back at you, honey. Good afternoon to you. My own Utopia saying howdy to folks. Sarah May says she's making supper while watching me on the TV. Oh, Lordy. HD's here. Jessica saying hey to everybody coming in. Ola Joe saying hey to a flock of folk, like Mama would have said. Michelle Sleeper, that was Michelle's link. It's a naked link. I got to fix that whenever I do get around to figuring out Nightbot. I know I said I was going to do that, and I had planned to do that yesterday on my day off, and I got into trying to get some stuff done. I have an FO. It's a little one. It's just a teeny cow, but I think I'm going to undo it or do something else to it. It fits wonky. I don't know. I don't like it. But anyway, it's an FO, but it's one I don't like. Needed more in the middle, or I don't know what it needs. Hey, 23KC and Mimi and David, howdy. Finally sent off your Hat Not Hate hats today. 13 pounds of hats. Woohoo. Jaxie said, oh, that's beautiful. Hey, Leanne. And that's where y'all are now. Let me see how far behind. Oh, about 6 minutes worth. Hey, GGP. Mimi, hugs to you, darling. Hugs to you all. And Zach says, Ola Joe, were you naughty to put? No. Ola Joe's never naughty. I swear I don't know how. Unless maybe I was trying to, or sometimes I lean over my phone and do stuff and don't realize it. So I'm trying not to put my phone in my lap. I got it here in my hand, and when I lay it down, I'm going to put it over here. Because, Lordy, I even did that to Madonna one day. Oh, my gosh. Inherited Stitches said she decided to knit on a sock whip. She's down to the foot section. So she spent some time. So if I spend some time, I'll be at the toe decreases. Cool. Very, very nice. 23KC, I just howdied. So glad you're here. So glad you are here, y'all know. Let me see if there's any. There's my buddy Nana Michelle saying hey to me and everybody. I'm so glad I got it, that the Nightbot does have Michelle's link. I just need to get it labeled. And it's got Dana's link on there. And it's sort of labeled. It doesn't say the name, but there's a little intro there. But I swear I don't remember doing it. It would have been way back. Flower Tammy says she's going to be lurking and working on her hair. You go, girl. And we know, Zach, you were kidding. We know. We know about that kid, and it's all we have a good time. Jaxie says, skirt. What up, buttercups? And Mimi says, drinking coffee with cinnamon French toast creamer, making dinner, babysitting, and trying to knit socks in between. Can you say Mimi knows how to multitask? Most of us girls do. And guys too, probably. Amy Long, hey sweets. And Granny Square is getting out of ads. She's probably out by now. And Kim said thanks to Pat. And Leanne saying howdy to folks. Folks saying howdy to one another, which is great. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. There's Jaxie saying yes, it was yesterday. Oh no, inherited stitches is one of her hairs is in her knitting. That happens to me all the time. I'm constantly pulling out hairs. I don't have any animals here, but I got lots of my own hair that's always getting into knitting and crocheting. Hola Joe, drop that link to Inherited Stitches. Hey Deneen. Kay says, that's awesome, Jax. It sure was. She got some nifty prizes, which she was so deserving of. I think it was $100 gift card to Lion Brand. And I don't know, it seems like there was more, but that was great. 50,000th hat, Jaxie says. Debbie Graybert says, hey to me and all the squirrels. Okay. Ola Joe said yesterday, got us to 50,000 blue hat. Is that Jaxie? And that's how she got to be on, or I'm not sure I looked at it, but I didn't, I missed that part, I reckon. My own Utopia says, I'm on the big screen and your 2-year-old boy keeps saying hi every time you say hi. Hey, sweetie, what's his name? David Browning's here. It's me, oh Lord. And David, I love this so much. I've worn it two times in a row. Love it, love it, love it. Jaxie did. Jaxie won that. Kim says another one that's deserving is Anita making blue hats, and that's for sure. And Amy Long says she made it in from the ads. How's everybody? She says she bleeds blue, Jaxie May does. Thank you, my chickadee. I bleed blue. Blue hat posse. All right, that's what it is. And Leanne saying howdy to David. A lot of people saying howdy to David. Pat Dancer is too. Ola Joe dropped Jaxie's link. And just some more folks saying howdy do to one another, which is fine. Just making sure I got everybody. The URL for Michelle Sleeper is coming around by Nightbot, but if somebody wants to get it, it's not labeled. Nightbot will come around and there's a link that's not labeled, and that's Michelle's, but oh, and Ola Joe put up the Lion Brand She Show with the one that Jaxie's in, so thank you very much. If anybody wants to drop Michelle Sleepers, just in case that doesn't come up or she's not sure which one that is, that would be good. Hugs to Mimi. Jules saying howdy do to folks. I think I got most everybody. We got 51 beautiful squirrels in the room. Sorry. I forget about you folks with headphones on. And just 37 of these. We got 54 now. Don't forget, David, you still have your Wednesday free-for-all, right? Hey, Spring, today's the day we squirrel raid after we leave here and go to David's. Hey, V. Hey, Linda Hendren from the Yarn Barn. Hello, Franca. That's who somebody was saying, somebody that could roll their R's. It was David. That's who it was. Because I said, I'm tongue-tied and I can't do that. David said, you betcha. It's 6 p.m. Hey, Mad Mimi. I got a FO for you. And it's blue. It's a cowl. But I'm not that fond of it. I think I should have had... I used every bit of this yarn that I had. It's okay. It's just nothing special. But there's your FO. And I got a washcloth down there about done. But there's your FO for today. I got lots of whips. Hey, Granny Square. I got 2 thumbs up from your household. Well, thank you so much. We just need 10 more to be called up. And my own Utopia says, hey, Kay, are you ready for a happy birthday dance tomorrow? So it's Kay's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Kay. I'm not on live. And Mad Mimi says, woohoo, you got an FO. You just don't ever know. You never know. Maribel's here. Hey, Maribel. Hey, Kelly Manier. Howdy to everybody. Inherited Stitches says she's always waffling on whether or not to get a set of Hiya. Yeah, do it. I'm in favor of it. But I also like Chalgoo, or however you say it. And I like Likey, or Licky, some people say. But I think Likey sounds better than Licky. That just sounds queer to me, like Mama would have said. Kay says tomorrow is her birthday, so join her live at 8 a.m. Central Time, which is 9 our time. And I think I even have an alarm set for you, Kay. So hopefully I'll be able to. Oh, I got to go get my B12 at 9, but it shouldn't take but a minute. Shouldn't take long. Just seeing who else is here that's right here currently. You can't buy yarn or tools. He has postage and upcoming travel. That's smart, David. And Mad Mimi says she loves Hiya needles. So there you go. There you go. Sarah May said, did you ever try the needles? I said, yes, I love them. Love them, Sarah May. I sure do. I'm using some now. As a matter of fact, these right here are some of them. And what's attached to this, you can tell, is just started. This is 2 of the new cakes of the fall cakes. Did I just show y'all these the other day? I think I did. This is Yarn Bee's Rainbow Rhapsody Autumn Trails. Or maybe I was showing somebody. I might have been on Kelly showing hers. I think that's what it was. And both of these are Rainbow Rhapsody. This is Autumn Trails. And this one is called Fresh something. Looking Fresh. But I thought that they're number ones. So I put two together. Yeah, don't post your own link. Remember, Madonna said that would get us in trouble with the YT police. Madonna's going to cut someone. We better have beer. Don't post your own links, even if you're blue. Put CC up and get it. We got plenty of mods that can do that. And Mad Mimi says she loves Hiya Hiya, but using Chalgoo needles right now, she loves them too. See there? She's on my team. We both like those things. And I love Prims. I told y'all I love that little, they're triangular, which is kind of cool. And that's sort of the ergonomic part of them. But then it's got that little nub on the end. So when you help your stitches through, it does not stab your finger. Hey, Brenda Bear. Oh, and let me get this out right quick. Please, I don't know if I put this on the community tab or not. Tracy's home now. Did y'all see that on her community page? Crochet Rock. So, woo! Yay! Tracy's home. Hey, Cindy Suttles. You and Mom and them are in Pigeon Forge. Woo! Have you been to the shop yet? Have you been to the Smoky Mountain Spinnery? Hey, Jeannie, I'm just going to speed up and get where you guys are. Whoops, I see you. Okay, that was Laura saying, show me an info. And yep, that was Sarah saying, did I try your needles? Yep, got y'all. If I missed something you said, come back and say it again because I'm skipped ahead with y'all right now. Hey, Creatively Crafty Me. I told Tracy, she's not able to put out videos and stuff right now. She'll probably be posting until she's healed enough where she can start doing videos or lives again. She's putting posts up on her community page, but let's help her out by running her playlists. Okay? And it would be great if we could do that for Dina too. And Beth! Oh my gosh, it's Yarny Cat Bibliophile. I have missed you so much. How are you, my dear? And there's V. Steals the show, Crocheting Chefs. And Spring, the fiber enthusiast. Yay, yay, yay. We got 54 and 45. 45 is the thummy thumbs. Hey, Lindsay. There's my eldest, beautiful, red-headed youngin'. Lindsay Rhodes is in the house. And her baby's birthday was yesterday. I had to call and, well, I didn't have to, but I texted her while she was on her way to school. And then I called, bless her heart, and regaled her with my lovely singing while they were out having her birthday supper last night. She had a lovely piece of, looked like some kind of chocolate cake that looked very decadent. She's the cutest thing ever. 9 years old now and in 4th grade. And that's what I taught. And it just can't be. And her sister started high school, my Bella butt. And it just seems like yesterday that, and she's a string bean. She's on Bells on the cheerleading squad and just thin and fashion plate. Still sweet as she can be, but her mama might beg to differ. She has her moments, her teenage moments. She's 14, will be soon. And Sarah May says her husband's birthday was yesterday. Well, happy birthday to your husband, Sarah May. But anyway, I was just thinking back on to when Bells was just a little chubby baby, and when her hair started coming out, it was red, and it stuck straight out like a straight up like Don King. It was cute. Her mama came up with that, or her mom and dad. Hey, stitching ain't easy, Ashley. Sweet girl, you. Oh, you are, unless you're a guy. I hope. Can somebody text AJ and tell him I got him out of jail? He didn't even tell me. So he might not know what was up, but he's out now and I need to remodify him. Hey, Kenneth. If any of you ever try to get on my live and you can't get on, or we're not seeing you or whatever, please get up with me or get up with somebody that can get up with me so I can check and see what's happened. More than likely, you've been put in the blocked, and I don't understand why that is. And I think I heard somebody else talking and it had happened to them too. So something screwy's going down, but it happens. But I never, I'm not going to do that together. The only people that go in the YT jail for me are obvious TROLLSs. Y'all know. David said he had something happen in someone else's live where you were suddenly booted and you had no idea why. And David, that could have been get up with that person or have somebody get up with them. And it may have been something like what happened with Ola, Joe, and AJ. I don't know. Melody says Ashley's working on her baby blanket. Is that your pattern, Melody? Is that what you're talking about? Or she's making a baby blanket for you? How's Miss Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie? Oh, you emailed that person and got no response. I don't know. Jessica, you got to go already? I'm so sorry. Okay, I tell you what. We didn't have to. I hope y'all enjoyed the Andy Griffith trivia we had the other day, but we didn't have time to check our answers. So I hope you don't mind humoring me and we'll go over the answers. Hope some of you want to know. Spring says she had to go look for you the other day. Come to find out you were unsubscribed to me, Spring, and that happens too. Hey, Coco, you got a shower? I thought you'd already done that. Okay, darling. Hey, Wanda. Cindy says, me and Mom are going to the Hatfield and McCoy's. That is wonderful, Cindy. That was one of the best shows I've been to. Comedy Barn is also good. But Hatfields and McCoy's is really good. And I missed whether you said you got to the Spinnery yet or not. That's great. You going for your birthdays? Happy birthday. When is yours, Cindy? Did you already say? Did you say for yours and your mom's birthday? You're right. Well, I got to do it now because I got this trivia on. Me and Mom are going to Hatfield McCoy's Dinner Theater for our birthdays. Okay. Well, if it's soon, I'll regale you with my singing of happy birthday. Okay, I think I'm kind of, sort of. Tank, hey, hun, Mark got blocked in mukbangs. And Franca is still having issues with her foot. I'm so sorry, honey. Oh, Cindy's birthday is tomorrow and your mom's is Friday. Well, since I'm not on tomorrow and since you and your mom are out about celebrating, I'll just sing now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Cindy and Mom and them. Happy birthday to you and many more. Love you bunches. Hey, Kim, Affordably Crafty. And did y'all catch them? Affordably Geeky this morning? And lots of people wishing Cindy and her mom and them happy birthday. Okay, let's check our answers. If you weren't here, I'll go over the question again. In the episode titled The Jinx, Barney Fife was playing checkers with Floyd the barber and lost. Someone was standing behind Barney when he lost, leading Barney to label this fella a jinx. Who was it that Barney called a jinx? I won't read all the answer choices because this is on another page, but it was Henry Bennett. And it says almost everyone in Mayberry started to believe that Henry was a jinx. To nip that in the bud, Sheriff Andy Taylor decided to take Henry along with them and Deputy Barney Fife fishing in the opening day fishing sweepstakes. Unfortunately, the boat sank and the blame went to Henry. In order for Barney to protect against Henry the jinx, he recited a couple of things. One was protection from a man with a hex, said while reaching your right arm over your head and touching your left earlobe with your eyes closed. Winkum, pinkum, Nadamus Rex, protect us all from the man with the hex. Another was fly away buzzard, fly away crow, way down south where the winds don't blow. Rub your nose and give 2 winks and save us from this awful jinx. Of course, there was a happy ending and everyone decided that Henry Bennett was not a jinx after all. They tried to rig a what was it? A thing where he was supposed to win a TV and then he was reading his hat size instead of, I don't know, something about that. It was crazy. Y'all remember that episode? Okay, what was the name of the church that Andy and Barney and Aunt Bee and Opie, along with the rest of Mayberry, attended on Sundays? I did not remember that church, but it was All Souls Church. There's a whole bunch of stuff in that, but we'll just get through these. 3, all Andy Griffith Show fans know the character of Goober Pyle. The first episode he appeared in was titled The Fun Girls from April 13th, 1964, which was season 4, episode 27. By what surname was Goober introduced? And it was Beasley. Goober Beasley. He was Gomer Pyle's cousin. Okay, and 4 in season 6, episode 21, titled Aunt Bee Learns to Drive. She decided to buy a car. What car did she buy? And it was a 1955 Ford Fairlane Sunliner. Hey, Judy. Hey, Samantha Murdoch. Yes, yay. Hey, anybody I missed, hopefully I'll get you. Let's see. Okay, number 5. There was only one diner in Mayberry, and it was popular. What was its name? And it was the one where Juanita, Bluebird Cafe. In the episode named Opie's Group, which was in season 8, episode 9, Opie joined a garage rock band. By what name did the band go by? And it was the Sound Committee. And it said the Young Swingers was the name that Andy suggested. Syndicate of Sound and the Human Expression were actual bands from years ago, but as far as Opie's band, it was a 4-member band. And I won't go over all the members and stuff, but anyway, that's what it was. And I was thinking it was the Young Swingers too, but it wasn't. It was the Sound Committee. Thank you for dropping links. Remember, if you want your link dropped, even if you're a mod, hey, Cynthia King, please put CC. Don't drop your own link. Get another mod to do it. Thank you very much. Cindy said she bought a beautiful yarn bowl and Smoky Mountain yarn. So you have been there already. Is it not an amazing shop? I thought, of course, you've probably been to a lot more than I've been to. Okay. I totally was confused by this, but I should have just gone back to the question, the Dillards and the Darlings. Here's the question. In 6 episodes of the show, a hillbilly mountain family led by Briscoe Darling would show up in Mayberry to cause a ruckus and play some bluegrass music. 2 of the Darling brothers were actually part of a real bluegrass band, and that was the question they were asking. What was the name of the band, the real band? And it was the Dillards. We were saying, the Darlings, but that's what it was on, their name on the show. Number 8, in episode 2 of season 6, titled Andy's Rival, Andy made his famous Punch Supreme. There were 4 ingredients. 3 of those ingredients were orange sherbet, root beer, and molasses. What was the 4th ingredient? And several of you got it. Franca, your mom is 87 today. Well, happy birthday to her. Is she with you right now? I could sing to her if y'all can stand it. Cindy Settles would like her link dropped. Oh, Jaxie's got it. I love my mod, y'all are Johnny on the spot. There's my little sissy crotchety clogger, and our sissy Teresa Patton called us up, and we had a 3-way conversation. She was trying to get Sylvia in too, but Sylvia was taking care of her hubby at the time. She is here with you. What is her name? And is it Franca or Franca? And I cannot roll my R's because my tongue is physically tied. And I had that little thing underneath it cut way back when my tongue was of importance. We won't get for kissing. But it still didn't help it that much, except it hurt so bad. Maria, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Maria. Happy birthday to you. Yay! And many more. I don't care if you are 87. Many more. Many more happy and healthy ones. My squirrels are jumping off. Today's trivia, that we probably won't get to, is about squirrels. I found one about squirrels. Can y'all believe it? Oh, well, he's just going to fall off. So tomato juice was it. No, who was it that said their little boy was saying hi and I missed, did I miss that little feller's name? I was going to say, hey. Hey, Dana! Dana's party, her big 12K party is tomorrow at 5. Don't be square and miss it. You'll be sad and crying. So set your alarms for 5 o'clock Eastern time for Creatively Created Crochets party. And Linda is saying, oh, wait a minute. David said, Triple C, the best statement, or she said the best statement about empty nest syndrome. So Triple C had the best statement about the empty nest syndrome you've ever seen. I rejoiced. I loved my girls, but hey, when they moved out, all I could think of was, hey, we could turn this room into a yarn room. And Linda Hendren says, school starts on Monday. Oh my gosh. So you'll miss the lives on the weekdays, but you'll see us on the weekends. Okay, darling, we won't miss you. David said he'll be there. Dana says huge giveaway. And she's got several there, I think. Keegan, am I saying it right? My own Utopia. Hey, Keegan. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Gina, a.k.a. Mama G Gear. We always want to say G Bear. There's Hook Cook. There's our Sandy. Hey, darling. All right, let's see. Number 9, Opie's newspaper, and Barney had a column in it, and they were asking what was it called, and it was Pickups and Splashes from Floor and Pool by Barney Fife, and Madonna had every one of these right. So if y'all copied, yes, Joe, I seated you. I got the cheese, you got the milk. And y'all, I still got to come out with my 4K announcement and get some winners for a couple of furls I got. Cynthia King said she had to retire for health reasons after 33 years. You missed it. I didn't quite make my 30 years with teaching. I made almost 28, and it hurt my soul to have to quit then. I mean, it was time. Jaxie says, butter. Joe's got that butter. And yeah, my daughter Kim is saying, hey, Joe Loud. Jaxie's saying, Danalicious. And Nana Michelle says, I seated you, Joe. And Hook Cook saying, cuz Joe. Oh, what did Cynthia say that you said you're sorry to hear about that? Cynthia. Oh, about the retiring. Yeah, Lordy, I just read it. That's how crazy I am. Okay, last one. Aunt B had a friend. We all knew her name, Clara, but did you know her son's name? Hey, Donna W. Woolsloggle. It was Gale, Gale. And I have the one that's for squirrels, but I think we'll just chat. I'm not crazy. I am. I'd be the first one to admit it. My daughter said that's part of my charm. Here's a blue hat. I love. Now, this is different than this, and I couldn't tell you what this is. It's soft, but this is really soft, and it's got a sheen. I'm pretty sure this was that Overjoyed yarn that Walmart used to sell. And do y'all still see that in your Walmart? They had some different colors, and they were so vibrant and just a lovely sheen and so soft. It was called Overjoyed, and I don't see it at my Walmart anymore. I haven't looked online. Hey, Paper Diva. That's Bevy, isn't it? I think. I think she changed her name. And that's cool. That's cool. Dana's still here saying, hey, everybody, she's cleaning the kitchen. And Cynthia King's still trying to get a few more blue hats done before the deadline. And remember, you got till September the 13th, but okay, look, September 13th is when it needs to be stamped by or actually in New York to its destination. David said he grew up on Andy Griffith reruns, loved them. There are movies Andy Griffith did when he was younger. He looked like your own dad did when he was. I always thought my Uncle Ken, my daddy's brother, really reminded me of Andy Griffith too, the hair and everything. I didn't like that A Face in the Crowd that he did. But Angel in My Pocket, now that was a cute one. Postmarked. Okay, Jaxie says postmarked by September 13th. We should know Jaxie knows the answers. Zach says he loves doing dishes, Dana. That's great because that's your job, isn't it? Okay, what else can we do? Oh, did I show y'all this? I think I did. And I'm famous or infamous for not knowing where I get stuff, whether it's eBay or someplace like the Wool Warehouse or Little Knits or whatever. I'm going to have to start writing down where I get stuff from, or that Mercari. But this is the Noro called, I don't know if it's called Geisha or not, but it's GESHI, and it has the most yardage, 600 meters in this bad boy. And I found another one, a different color, on Amazon. Jeannie, I used my Amazon card for it, and I found your gift, your Amazon card to me, Miss Butterfly Dreams, Jeannie. I just had to add just a wee bit to it. It was $30, which is amazing because these are like $50 for all that yardage. And this has in it, what all does it have in it? It has, I need my little light up magnifying thing that I do love from the Dollar Tree. 35% viscose, 35% cotton, 20% silk, and 10% wool. 200 gram ball, 600 meters. And it's beautiful. Let's see, did I tell you what? The size of the weight of yarn, it's a 3-weight. So that's a lot of yardage for a 3-weight. I love it. What did I teach? It's amazing that I taught, right? Well, my first 12 years I taught in middle school, and the middle school at that time was 5th grade through 8th grade. I taught chapter 1. It was a federal program, sometimes called Title I. So I had small classes. We did different things. Sometimes I had paired classes. I taught either language arts. Well, I did both. Language arts and math was the chapter 1. That was for 7 years. Oh, no. Jeannie, it wasn't much more. That was fine. You picked up the biggest part of it. I was just tickled to find it for that price. Hey, Amy Jo. Good afternoon to you. And Gloria S. Middle school is tough. Hey, their hormones are raging, and mine were too. And it was sort of that middle school and another middle school. They were like city schools, and those kids didn't have a lot of raising. youngins raising youngins, or a lot of them grandparents were raising them or trying to. They just soon cuss you as look at. Not all of them, but a bunch of them. It. But I called that my tour of duty in Vietnam. And then I went to Beulah Land, I call it, which is our little teeny school here in Faith, where I went to school as a kid and where my two girls went. And now they've closed Faith School down, but it's going to become a charter school. And I understand that it is already full, and you have to put your kids on a waiting list. And then then I taught fourth grade for over 15 years at Faith School, so we had self-contained classes, so I taught it all, and I loved fourth grade. Loved it. Not that I didn't middle school, but it was just challenging, to say the least. What is the light thing that I got? Oh, this. It's a lighted magnifying thing that's great for reading your yarn labels. And it's, I've seen them recently. I got this one several months back, but they were up there by the register. Well worth a buck. And the light's been working for a good long while. Thank you. This was a Dollar Tree thing too, and I got another one that's like animal print. I've worn the hound out of these. Howdy, Carla. Good to see you. Yeah, they're really handy, Sarah May. Yeah, look for one of those. David said his mother taught fourth grade for many years, and then fifth, and then sixth, and then taught in middle school where she only focused on a few. Yeah. In middle school, when I had chapter 1, like I said, it was language arts, which was reading, language, spelling, and math. In fifth grade, some years I had fifth grade, some years I had sixth. I mainly had sixth grade, but there was a year I had eighth grade math and maybe sixth grade language. It was all kind of ways. But then I got out of chapter 1 after 7 years, and I mainly taught sixth grade. Mainly language arts, but I did have science there for a while. It was interesting. Cynthia King said she had K through 12 all on the bus at the same time, and it was an adventure. You loved it? Mercy. Amy Jo says she loves the Dollar Tree headbands. Dollar Tree's got good stuff. Hey, Nancy. Nancy Z-Boss here. Franca says maths is the worst. Math was never my favorite. I love language arts. I loved reading to the kids. That's one reason I read to the squirrels now too. Friday we will do a like say I found a trivia about squirrels, and I learned some things. I didn't know all the answers, so think you'll learn some stuff about squirrels, since that's our little mascot. Oh, so daily fiber is this. Did it have a color? No, it didn't have a color name. It had a color. Now I've lost the little ding dang card that I was just reading. What do I do with stuff? Well, anyway, it had a color number. If I find it, I'll show you. Remember, I've been showing y'all. I was showing you these two from Hobby Lobby the other day, and I showed it with this. And I know this doesn't have a whole lot of this color in it, but it's got some little speckles. But even if it didn't, I think it goes fine. See that right there? And there's some up in here too. But I really like it with this. And I'm mixing Knit Crate and Hobby Lobby, but it's all right. It's all wool. It's all good. Who knows when I'll get around to making something with them. But sometimes you just like to play with yarn. But isn't this pretty? And all these, this one is, these aren't the clearance ones. These are still on sale at Hobby Lobby. This one is called Redwood Roaming. And this one is called Turquoise Sky. And then this was a knit crate, Casablanca. I kept saying Casablanca the other day. Casablanca. But doesn't this look good together? And I think it also looks good with this one. What do y'all think? I know that looks sort of orangey up there, but you know how my camera is. Well, that one actually is sort of, but look at these down here. Those right there. I'm thinking putting these two together instead of, that's 4 different combos. You have that same yarn, love the colors, they all go together, Sarah May said. My own Utopia says they are beautiful. Somebody had to pop out. Yeah, the yarn is on sale every other week for 30% off, Cynthia at Hobby Lobby. It wasn't the clearance yarn on sale. I did get some hanks, but it was called Nosy Posy, the ones I got for 75 cents. Thank you, Maribel. I think they're beautiful. Like Joe said, she likes both combinations. Me too. Well, I didn't see AJ. Did y'all? So please, if you see him in a live, if I see him in a live, I will tell him some kind of way. He and Ola Joe ended up in jail. I'm so glad Ola Joe. Please never think that I'm mad at somebody and I'm going to block you, because I am. That is not me, and it is a mistake. Either I made a mistake or something crazy happened with YT. Love the Malcolm said, and the way you matched them up. That's great. Cynthia King said her Hobby Lobby is an hour away, so you don't get there. Mine's only about 15 minutes or less, and Michael's and Dollar Tree, so I'm in trouble. You did. Sarah May said she got about, Ola Joe messaged me, and that's the way to do it. And she, bless her heart, she was probably thinking, you must have put me in jail by mistake. She didn't say that. She said, nobody, she was trying to comment and nobody was, commenting back. And she had YT looking into it. I knew right away what it was that she had gotten in the block list, or that's what I figured. So that's what I looked. When I looked, there she was. Jaxie said she made cilantro pesto. So good. Sounds good. I tell you what, Ezra and David and I had the best. Well, it was great meeting them, but we've also found the neatest. Well, it's not close to definitely not close to David, because he had about a 5-hour drive. But Tank AJ will, I think he will too. And maybe, he was so busy that he didn't even know. He might not have even noticed, because he doesn't get here all the time, but he does a lot of times. So, what was I saying? Inherited Stitches says her husband loves cilantro. My ex did. You despise it. It's one of the more contentious issues in your marriage, LOL. Hey, that's all you got to worry about is I. Franca says cilantro is gross. Sorry, I like it. But we all like different things. Linda Hendren from the Yarn Barn said, Cynthia, her Hobby Lobby is an hour away, one way in Rogers, Arkansas, and an hour in the opposite direction in Joplin, Missouri. And Crotchety says to Inherited Stitches, my hubby and I have the same issue over garlic. He hates it. Inherited says, I love cherry tomatoes and grape tomatoes, and husband does not. So, hey, Melissa Crochets with Love. And Cynthia King says, sounds like here, an hour anyway you go. And Inherited says, I love garlic, but not roasted. Crotchety says, wow, didn't see any of those. I'll have to go back and look. Sarah May. And Sarah May said she got them a bit ago when the clearance first started. I hope you find lots. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's 6 bells. Guess what time it is? Franca says wool is the devil's work. I love wool. But it's not for everybody. Makes some people itch and break out, and it's awful. Cilantro and wool. Okay, let's squirrel Ray. Thank y'all so much for coming. We had at least 67 people here today. That's how many thumbs we got. Woo! And Jaxie, again, I am so happy about you. Prayers for all. Yes, especially Dina, our Dina, and everybody on our prayer list. And Tracy. And please play, if you can keep their channels going by running their playlist, that would be great. And hey, Sandy, we're going to raid David Browning. It's time for his free-for-all. So go in saying squirrel raid. And Sandy will be live tomorrow night at 8 bells, I believe. All goes to plan. Don't forget, Dana, Triple C, her big old 12K parties tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Be there or be square. I'll see you over at David. Save me a seat, because you know what I got to do right quick. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. Love to you all. And we'll have a squirrel trivia on Friday. And you know you'll have some daily fiber. Daily allowance. Look at all these beauties. Beauties. And I want to start on all of them, but a million whips. Boop, Betty, boop, 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 boop. Smooches to you too, Jaxie, and everybody. Boop.